Hello, loyal fans and subscribers. Ninamori Fanboy here. This is another battle against my cousin slash rival Tyler. I don't believe he's using anyone new. The Melodic might be new, actually. I think he's used everyone else, though. Myself, I'm using a new Persian, which I made. I actually made a Persian back in Gen 4, and it didn't have perfect IVs, because, you know, it was impossible to get perfect IVs back then, pretty much. And a Tyranitar. It's actually a Dragon Dancing Mega Tyranitar. I've heard great things about that, so I wanted to try it out. And this happened right after that live battle. Well, not right after, but it was after that live battle. It was a few hours afterwards. I think in that time I finished doing something. He might have as well. Anyway, I lead with Persian, himself with Gallade. I go for Fake Out, completely oblivious to the fact that Gallade apparently has Steadfast. So I figured, okay, it's slow enough that I'll still outspeed it. Nope. Close combat, dead Persian. Alright. Off to a great start. So he's at +1 speed, -1 defenses though, with a life orb. I'm pretty sure I can survive a Shadow Sneak. And I do pretty well with even with Delphox. Just Flamethrower because I don't have Shadow Ball or something else that would be super effective. Then here comes Melodic. Holy cow, Melodic is just over the top. Grass Knot does not quite half. He Dragon Tails me, probably expecting me to switch to something else. Gets a crit. So I don't think that would have been a 2-hit KO otherwise, but that doesn't even matter. Delphox will die to pretty much any attack. Switches me out to Blastoise though. Tries to Scald as I go for Yawn, I think. Yep. And I expected him to stay in and get the Marvel Scale boost. So I think I went for Protect, but he actually does end up switching. I'm getting a little ahead of myself apparently, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Yes. Sends in Tornadus. Yep, as I Protect. So he goes for Taunt as I think I go for Yawn. Nope, Scald right away. Alright. I do get a burn. Nice. So one more Scald and he'll be KO'd. With that in mind, I expected the Melodic to come back out, so I think I switch to, yes. Who, though? Oh, Ando-san. That's not a good opponent. Maybe I didn't expect him to switch. Either way, I mean, doesn't matter now. He Scalds, hoping to get a burn. Fortunately, he doesn't. I set up Stealth Rock, just because I can't really damage this Melodic. So it's here that I figure I should probably start setting up Swords Dances for when he burns me. Or, okay, never mind, that's not yet. I just spoiled something that happens. That's terrible. How could I do that? Scalds me again. Burns. I believe I Yawn again. Oh, he withdraws. Probably for Thunderous. Or Tornadus, I mean. He's almost dead to the Stealth Rocks. I think 2 turns of burns and he'll go down. I think. So a protect here will be the deciding factor. The suspense is killing me. He does go down to the burn, alright. Wait, maybe he doesn't. Nope, there's a sliver. I protect and fail. Focus blast misses, so it's all good. He has no health, though. Okay, there was a sliver. A minute sliver of red there. Then Klefki comes out, as I presumably go for a Scald. Yep. Does absolutely nothing. I think he switches right out to Melodic. Yep. Here's where it all goes downhill. Melodic comes out. I again go for Scald, which is terrible because his Klefki can set up like all over Blastoise, especially with the light screen up. Switches into Melodic, gets the burn off, so now its Marble Scale is activated while it's, burnt, which isn't affecting his offense and is barely affecting his defense because of all the leftovers and recovers. Speaking of recover, now it begins. I go for Rapid Spin just because it probably does more damage at this point than Scald, but it actually doesn't. Because, Marble Scale only activates physical defense, I think. It might even be both, actually. Wouldn't doubt it. So Scald again. At this point I just want him to KO my Blastoise so I can switch something in safely while he's at a kind of a low amount of health, so I can hit him hard and take him out all at once so I don't have to deal with this recover shenanigans. That's the plan anyway. Oh, Scald again, he's obviously going for Dragon Tail here. And now he's at about half health. I get a crit, fortunately. Dragon Tail does no damage, but switches me out to Ondosan, which is terrible. He's probably going to go for Recover here. Okay, now is when I start setting up Swords Dances, that's right. Because I know he's just going to continue Scalding and recovering, so it's in my best interest to get as strong as I can, as fast as I can. I knew he had Dragon Tail, but I, for some reason, didn't. I mean, even if he Dragon Tailed me out, I figured that would be good, because, this is a terrible opponent for Ondosan. Especially with the Marble Scale activated. Because this is a physical Empoleon. And Blastoise comes back out. Pretty sure he goes for another Scald. Expecting me to switch, maybe. Or maybe he just KOs me with Scald, I don't even know. Scald does... Okay, KOs Blastoise. Then I think I send in my Delphox to hit it with Grass Knot. Then it would be... Finally the light screen wears off. Yes, I send in Delphox to hit it with Grass Knot, so it would be at a point where I could KO it next turn with something, Earthquake, anything. Now it's finally low enough that I should be able to KO it at once and shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. It just took out like half of my team by itself. So now in comes my trap card, so he can't switch out. I just go for Earthquake just because, you know, it should KO at that range. But it doesn't! He again survives with the smallest sliver of red you can imagine. Now there's no way I can KO this thing. There is no way. Recover has infinite power points. There is nothing I can do at this point, so I just go for Rock Slides, hoping to get a flinch, but it doesn't happen. He's just going to keep recovering for eternity because he can keep recovering for eternity because it has infinite power points. Where was I? Rock Slide again, just, you know, hopelessly trying to get a flinch, but it doesn't happen, as you can imagine. He's still going for Recover because, I mean, why not? When you have infinite power points, you might as well use them up. Earthquake again, just, I don't even know why. He scalds me, takes me down to Sash. I didn't know if he would recover or attack. That was affecting whether or not I would go for Rock Slide or Recover. I think or not Recover, Earthquake. Okay, I did go for Earthquake, expecting him to attack, which is weird. Because like I said, he has infinite recovers, so he can just use them forever and have no drawbacks. He can use them whenever, wherever his health meter is, really. Now I go for Rock Slide, trying to flinch. Doesn't happen, Scald. So now I have to resort to my trump card. The one I kind of like made this team around. Tyranitar. Named after a boa song, but this is not a Tyrana boa. Oh, the irony. So I Mega Evolve. Get up a Dragon Dance. Expecting him to burn me with one Scald. He goes for Scald and doesn't burn, but that's like a 4-hit KO. So that's good. I go for Stone Edge right here, expecting it to, you know, do some severe damage. That made no sense. Some severe what? So I go for Stone Edge. I actually miss, and he goes for Scald again, and it becomes a 3-hit KO now instead of a 4. So at this point, I'm pretty sure I could have KO'd him with Earthquake or Crunch. But as you'll see, because he's obviously not going to recover, he's going to keep attacking me. I go for Stone Edge again, miss again. Scald takes me out. Yeah. Not a good first time for using that Tyranitar. Not good at all. At this point I just run because I can't. My only Pokemon left is Ondoson, and I cannot beat this Melodic because it just has infinite recovers. So I could never get ahead. It would burn me with one Scald, and you know, then even at +6 my Earthquakes would do nothing. And you know, he still had that Garchomp, he still had that Aggron, still had that Klefki. So yeah, if I think an Earthquake would have KO'd that Melodic, or a Crunch or something. If that would have been the case, I mean, I would have had a chance. But I just don't know. That was way too much melodic recovering. So I have a few more battles with this Dragon Dancing Mega Tyranitar, and they do get better. And hopefully they'll get even better than they are, if that makes sense. Anything is better than this battle, though, so yeah. Thanks for watching, and check out the link to Tyler's channel in the description if you haven't done that already. We have many battles with each other and other people as well, so yeah.